Red Sox give racist idiot the boot. A Boston Red Sox fan was ejected from the team's home field and banned for life on Tuesday for using a racial slur. The incident took place before Boston's game with Baltimore at Fenway Park, just one night after Orioles outfielder Adam Jones said he was racially abused and had peanuts thrown at him by the home crowd. Well, this is Boston we're talking about. Red Sox fan Calvin Hennick, who has a mixed-race family, said he took his son to his first baseball game on Tuesday night and was shocked when a fellow member of the Red Sox nation made a racial slur in reference to a Kenyan woman who sang the pregame national anthem. Thinking he'd misheard, Hennick asked the man to repeat himself, and sure enough, the racist said he stood by his racist comments. Hennick reported the man to security, who knocked the man out of the park and told him never to come back. Red Sox president Sam Kennedy later said he was saddened by the incident and believed this was the first time the team had banned a fan for life. In a statement, the Red Sox said racism would not be tolerated at Fenway Park, and the matter had been referred to the police. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd.
Couple photographed having sex at Mets-Indians baseball game. A ball game in Cleveland is a great way to spend a sunny Saturday, and this couple clearly had a smashing time doing the dirty up in the stands. Over the weekend, the New York Mets were visiting Progressive Field to take on the Cleveland Indians. No one knew at the time, but the game turned out to be a mere backdrop to what middle schoolers refer to as a home run for some lucky guy and lucky girl up in the nosebleed section. A fan in the stands caught sight of the romp in the bleachers and snapped a pic less than an hour into the match, tweeting it out and creating a bucket list item for adventurous or possibly bored sports fans all over the world. The song "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" has never sounded so intriguing, has it? And in case you were wondering, the Indians beat the Mets 7-5.
ASTROS prospect takes 90-mile-per-hour fastball to the face. Delino DeShields Jr. was the Astros' 8th overall pick in the 2010 draft. He's the son of former Major League Baseball player Delino DeShields Sr. The babyface DeShields went to bat for the Corpus Christi Hooks Friday. Next minute, boom, he caught a 90-mile-per-hour fastball straight to the face. DeShields took the plate in the top of the 7th against the Frisco Rough Riders. Rough Riders pitcher Phil Klein cocked back and unleashed some heat. Klein's fastball was clocked at 90 miles per hour, but this one got away from him a bit. Painfully high and inside, DeShields caught the heater where his mama gives him kisses. The 21-year-old took it like a champ and managed to walk himself off the field after taking the blow. DeShields said he didn't even see the ball coming. He suffered a fractured cheekbone and will sit out a few games as he recovers. He assured fans that he's doing fantastic. Yeah, man, you can hardly notice. DeShields is hitting .259 this year with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs.
Woman injured by broken bat at Fenway upgraded to fair. The condition of the woman struck by a broken bat at Fenway Park during last Friday night's game has been upgraded to fair. Tanya Carpenter was sitting in the second row between home plate and the third base dugout during the second inning when the bat of Oakland's Brett Lowry broke and flew into the seats along the third baseline and hit her in the head. The game was stopped while medical staff wheeled her out of the park to a waiting ambulance. Carpenter's injury has renewed calls for tougher restrictions on maple bats, which a 2009 study concluded are 3 times more likely to break into multiple pieces compared to ash bats. As a result of the study, the league issued new regulations concerning the straightness of the grain during manufacturing, decreasing the maximum diameter of the barrel and increasing the minimum diameter of the handle. The league already mandates that protective netting must be behind home plate. If netting had been extended to each dugout, then Carpenter would not have been injured. According to an MLB spokesperson, multi-piece bat failures are down by 50% since the beginning of 2009, but they have not eliminated the dangers they create for players and fans.
Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews.
Bat boy dies after getting hit by a baseball player's practice swing. A bat boy for a Kansas amateur baseball team died over the weekend after being struck by a player in a tragic accident. a player for the liberal BJ Summer team, was taking practice swings during a National Baseball Congress World Series game against the San Diego Waves in Wichita, Kansas on Saturday, when his team's bat boy, Kaiser Carlisle, began running toward Lawrence Dumont Stadium's home plate to retrieve a bat. Not noticing the boy, the unidentified player who was practicing near the on-deck circle reportedly swung and accidentally struck Kaiser. The follow-through warm-up swing reportedly hit the 9-year-old on the head. Despite wearing a helmet, Kaiser suffered severe head injuries and was hospitalized in critical condition before eventually succumbing to the injury on Sunday evening. Tributes for Kaiser, a self-proclaimed BG superfan, came pouring in through social media, such as this one by college baseball player Marshall Rich, who said, quote, "A deep sadness for the baseball world. 9-year-old bat boy, Kaiser Carlisle, was killed when hit by a bat. Keep in prayer." Saying it was what Kaiser would have wanted, the BJs opted to continue playing and won the incredibly emotional game 12-5 in 13 arduous innings.
TV cameras focus on model wearing sexy Astros jersey near home plate. During the Jays-Astros game at Minute Maid Park on August 2nd, it wasn't the action on the field that caught the attention of people watching from home, but rather this Astros superfan behind home plate. The eye-popping attraction, model Taryn Hilo, is a pretty big deal on Instagram, with over 42,000 followers. At least one or two of them are probably a result of her spectacle at the game, as she looked to be standing and praying for her team to win. A beautiful sight she was. After the game, many online were left wondering if she'd been the reason they ended up losing the game 2-1. For her part, Astro Girl, as she's since been dubbed, says she was actually trying to distract the Blue Jays. Unless you're a Houston fan, you probably don't care whether the Astros win or lose. As long as she keeps coming to games, her presence will likely do wonders for ratings.